Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing a quick unit association link guide, going over the basics explaining how link association works, as well as the most ideal setup for the more popular units in the game. Let's start off with what association units are. After you progress into the story, you will unlock link association units. These units, depending on who you use, will give the character they are linked with a percentage of their stats, ranging from 5% to 10% depending on their ultimate level. Normal links only provide raw stats, while special association links provide an upgrade to a certain stat. Also, for some SSR units, there are combined attack links that give stat upgrades, along with a damage boost or a special effect to their ultimate. The potency of these special upgrades are influenced by the rarity of the link units, SR units giving the least, while UR units giving the most. A unit with a level 1 ultimate we will refer to as 1-6, level 2 as 2-6, and so forth, with a max ultimate being 6-6. Let's take a look at King here as an example. To see King's association units, click on the unit, which will bring you to this window. Afterwards, click on the association on the bottom left to see who links with him and what effects they add. In this case, all Dianes provide King with the same defense bonus. SR Diane gives 240, SSR Diane gives 290, and UR Diane gives 340. The rarity of Dianes doesn't matter, as all you would need to do is upgrade your SR Diane to UR to gain the benefits of increased defense, meaning you don't need a base grade SSR Diane for an increased buff. For King, only two specific Diane units link up for a combined attack association: Matrona Fighter Diane and Kung Fu Master Diane. This is shown by a unique ultimate portrait in between the two character cards, so make sure you're choosing the right units. If you scroll down further, you will see that other units that associate with King, but they add different stats. In Helbram's case, he adds regeneration rate instead of defense. Now the question you might be thinking is, what's the point of using the other units if you can just use the combined attack link for the biggest gains? Well, a big thing that affects stats to your link units are ulti levels. Even though you lose 1000 combat class by using SR Diane, as a link to King, if Diane is a 6-6, she will give King a total of 10% of her total stats. While if using Matrona Diane, at 1-6 she will only add 5%. In most situations, using a unit with a 6-6 ultimate will always be more beneficial than using a combined attack link with a low ultimate level, as the difference in stat bonuses are massive. In this example, we compare the stat gain of a 6-6 SR Meliodas with a 1-6 SSR King when they are linked to Gotthard. King gives Gotthard 275 attack, 172 defense, 2946 HP, and 19.2% pierce rate. Meliodas gives King 483 attack, 311 defense, and 4925 HP. I strongly recommend during the start researching which units you'll be using on your main team and saving the SR dupes of their preferred associations you get from pulling to 6-6 their ultimates. If you are unsure of what units you should be using, I recommend using the GC database. I will link it in the description below, as it is a great resource to see unit details along with who they associate with and who associates with them. Now I'll explain some unique situations where choosing the combined attack link even with a 1-6 ultimate will be more beneficial than a 6-6 link. For Gotthard, linking green or blue King will increase his ultimate damage, but it'll also add an additional effect of depleting 5 ultimate move gauge orbs instead of 3. For PvP, I would rather get this effect than the extra stats, as reducing my opponent's ultimate gauge from full to 0 benefits me more than the stats I get from a 6-6 SR link, as this can change the flow of the battle drastically. Though this is a niche area, it is ultimately up to you to decide what you value more. Another unique case would be with Red Hauser. He forms a combined ulti link with Gotthard, adding 1000 combat class, 24.6% resistance, and also increasing the damage of the ultimate. This is the preferred link, but some people prefer using Gila instead, as she gives an extra 280 attack. The reasoning for this is that when farming in PvE, you don't need the extra resistance or combat class. You just want raw power to deal as much damage, theoretically killing enemies faster, shortening the combat time needed. In PvP, if your combat class is usually higher than your opponents you face, you might want to add the extra attack damage instead. I'm not too sure if you've ever run into situations where the enemy lives with a sliver of HP. In these situations, the extra 280 attack would have finished them off. Just like with Gotthard, it's up to you to decide what you need more from each unit links, and cater to your situation, as every player has their own unique needs. And that's about it, guys. Remember to not devalue SR units, as even the weakest of units on paper on your main team are actually amazing when they are linked with a 6-6 ultimate. Notable SR units to save for dupes are red Slater for Gotthard and Arthur, green Gotthard for Escanor, blue Arthur for Merlin, red or blue Jericho for Bon, blue Gila for green Jericho, green Gilthunder for red Hauser, SR Diane for King, blue Meliodas for all the Liz Hawks, and red Griamore for Diane. There are a lot more SR units that would work, but these are just some of the great ones to use for links that I recommend. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions about the guide or about specific units or anything in general, please leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and if you want to catch me on my Twitch is twitch.tv/dancedark. I stream every day, and I'm more than happy to help you progress in the game or to just generally hang out with. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.